Hey, what's up? It's Ramonda Cutrer with www.brickhouse.talk.com. Now, I don't know if you guys read my bio, but I used to have handles back in the day. I was a basketball phenom, and I love to support my ladies, my girls that are playing ball. And today I have somebody with me, and actually she was the athlete of the month on Brickhouse Talk. She's awesome. She has so many different accolades that she's won playing ball, and she's a senior this year, and she has a bright future before her. And her name is Miss Brianna Johnson. What's going on, Brianna?
Hi, how are you?
I am doing well. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm glad to be here.
Yes, definitely. I'm so happy to talk to you.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Brianna, give my viewers a little information about you, what school you go to and what position you play in basketball, how long you've been playing.
Well, I go to Mount Union High School. It's like on the opposite side of Hayward, but Mount Union's cool. It's, not a school where, it's like the top. It's not the lowest. It's just in the middle. I've been playing basketball, for 7 years actually, so it's been a while, but ever since me starting playing in my fifth grade, it's just been an awesome ride, just playing and competing against different people. I really love it. So
you're very driven. I've seen you play several times. I actually recorded a few of your games, and I've showcased them on the website. And what I like about you, you have hustle, offense and defense. I mean, you can't miss you on the court. What position do you play?
I play a forward. I'm supposed to be playing a guard position, but, just the teams that I've been on, I've just been the tallest player. So I've been, forced to play a position I'm not supposed to play. But, I'm willing to make a sacrifice and do whatever it takes to, win. So.
Absolutely. That's called being a team player.
Exactly. Yes. And that's what I am.
Definitely. Definitely. Now, how did you guys do this year at Mount Eden?
Actually, my senior year, we went 16-10, which is pretty good because, for my freshman year, we weren't doing so hot. But the more the years went up, the better we got. So it's good. I'm glad,
Absolutely. So tell me this. What can you say from when you originally started out playing basketball, high school, we'll say, your freshman year? What have you learned ultimately that you can take on to college? What is the most 3 important things that you can walk away from high school and taking it on to college with you?
I would say the toughest thing that I had to go through was just frustration. That killed me. Every time when something, didn't go right from the start, I would just break down and cry. I mean, I don't care to admit it. I used to cry my freshman year, right when we lost. I would just get so upset with myself, what am I doing wrong? But over the years, I learned how to just, take what I don't know, fix it, learn from it, and move on. And that's kind of how I grew up as a person. I start changing the way I look at stuff. Instead of getting frustrated right off the bat, take the time to look back and then just figure out well, maybe I'm doing this wrong. So maybe if I, adjust this, then maybe I can get that part right, Right. So it was just the frustration, really looking back from freshman year, it's just a real difference in myself when it comes to when I struggle with something.
So it's more mentally.
Yes. Basketball is a very mental game, believe it or not. I mean, you do need the skills, the smartness when it comes to dribbling or shooting. But, basketball is really, it's a game, it's a sport that tells you about life. Mm-hmm. So that's what I think I really like about basketball. You learn a lot from it other than just playing the sport.
So tell me, what was, in all your years of playing, what was your most memorable game?
I would say I don't actually have one in particular, but I do have a couple my senior year. I remember, we were down 25 and, we were pushing through. The other team, they weren't as great as someone would say, but I mean, they did have height over us because like I said earlier, I was the tallest player and I'm only 5'7", so, you can imagine what we had on our team, but it was just the fact that, we were behind and, we pushed through. I encouraged my teammates to just, push through, we'll get there, and then to, come back from 25 and win the game. It was just amazing to me. I felt so proud of myself, proud of my teammates and all that. It was just an amazing feeling.
The game that I watch you guys play, you guys are pretty close. your teammates, and I see a collaborative effort from everyone. It's not just one person on the team. You know, you guys play hard together. So your coach has a lot to do with that.
Yes.
So you want to talk about your coach right now?
Coach Haynes, he's been my coach for the past 4 years, and you know, he's a very, very difficult person to deal with, but I believe that, you know, all the like hard work he puts into us, all the times he pushes us, and you know, tell us the truth about what we don't do, you know, like that really helped. And I mean, you come
but he's difficult in the sense of that he's giving you constructive criticism, something that sometimes we don't want to hear, but we know he's telling us for the best.
And it's, I mean, he's dealing with, I mean, most of our team is like young. Like we had 3 seniors, we had, you know, 4 sophomores, 2 freshmen. So, I mean, you can like kind of know like, okay, well, it's hard dealing with females, you know, especially if, you know, we're all in high school, like it's hard to manage, but he did it. And, you know, we dealt with him too, with all of what he wanted from us. So it was a struggle, but we struggled together. So I think that's when the team came in.
So what does Brianna Johnson bring to the game? What is your asset to the game?
What I bring to the game is just, you know, effort, working hard, hustling, all that. Because I feel like if you're not going to give it your all, you're not going to pursue anything. You're not going to get further. You got to put into everything, and then you'll get what you get. So.
Absolutely. So would your teammates say the same thing about you? Like, what would your teammates say about you as a player?
They would definitely say, you know, I'm very inspirational. Like, I give a lot of, like, I inspire a lot of people, they would say. Because it's the fact that, you know, I try to stay positive, like I said, with frustration earlier, but I've managed that. So over the years, like, they've really looked up to me, and they come to me with problems, and, you know, there to support them, because, I mean, they're going to need someone in their life, you know, to talk about like what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right on the court, and even off the court too. So, but I try to be positive. It's just very hard to deal with, especially if I'm like a very competitive person. Right. But you know, it's just timing and.
But you not only play high school ball, you play AAU as well, right?
I do. I used to, yeah. Actually, last year I played with a different team. I usually play with Untouchables. We're out of Union City. But, yeah, last year I ended up playing with an AAU team called Swoosh, which is actually out of Hayward. So, I mean, still kind of in the same area, but, yeah, AAU, yeah.
My observance when I watch you play, I notice that you give direction and you keep your team together. Are you a team captain of your team?
Yeah, I am. I've been the captain since my sophomore year, so about 3 years. So, but
that's a big responsibility, I'm sure, right?
It is. It's stressful. It is stressful because it's, you got to manage your emotions, and you got to help people with their emotions. You got to make sure everyone's together, everyone's working together. It's just, it's a big responsibility, but it's worth it because, it feels good to, not want to say put your team in order, but, just, make sure that everyone's okay. I think that's what I like about being a team captain.
So what do you do when you, unfortunately, if you lose a game? How do you handle that mentally? And as a team captain, what do you tell your teammates to, boost the morale? And yeah, we're going to play them again, but this is what we need to do the next time. How do you handle that situation?
Now, since I got over frustration and all that, but, I would usually keep to myself for maybe a couple of minutes, just, take everything in and just, realize, well, what did we do wrong as a team? What could have, what should I have done to make, an improvement? But overall, like, I generally just say, like, oh, you know what, we play them again, like, we know what we need to fix. And, just saying positive stuff about it, and actually, like, analyzing the game and what we could have did together instead of just, putting the blame on, well, she didn't shoot the layup, or she didn't make the free throw, or, like, it's just, like, I don't know, analyzing it and just telling them straight up what we just need to, like, fix, and from there move on and keep your head up, because it's not just me that gets frustrated. It's a lot of my teammates that get frustrated, but I got to be the one to be the bigger person and just tell them, like, hey, there's no need for frustration. Just take it in and move on.
Exactly. Next time. So, high school is not a secret. There's a lot of peer pressure, a lot of stuff that's going on. So I understand that you're a very bright young lady. So my question would be to you is, how do you manage academics, school, and your social life? How do you manage all three?
Well, honestly, I feel like my social life is my basketball life because, it's like the people that I hang out with, it's either in basketball or in some type of like sport. So either way, it's like if we're not at practice together, we're at home, doing homework or something. And for me, honestly, it's like if it like school, practice, right when I get from practice, go straight home, take a shower, eat my dinner, and just go straight to the books and just study, whether I have a test coming up or just, do, stuff on the side that, helps me. Because I know that, if grades slip, I cannot play sports, and that's coming from my mom. So, but yeah, it's just about like disciplining myself. I feel like I have good discipline when it comes to, getting my homework done and also, putting into time when it comes to basketball and all that. So it's hard to manage, but I'm proud of myself as well.
Well, you're doing it because you have what's your grade point, Amber?
It's 3.74.
Wow. I have to clap. That is beautiful. And then your stats for basketball, what do you average per game?
I average about, 14 to 16 points. It varies within the games. And, with rebounds, maybe 9 rebounds a game. So
awesome. I know the college teams are just like, oh, where is she? I want her on my team or what have you. So, you know what? So recently, this past weekend, I have in my lap, like, numerous awards that she received. One in particular, certificate of recognition from the Alameda County Superintendent of Schools and Alameda County Board of Education. And they're congratulating you for what reason? What was this given to you for?
This was for, I want to say, academics. Mm-hmm. So academic excellence is what it is. I've been managing I've been on honor roll for the past 4 years in high school, so that's probably why they've, decided to give me something my senior year. But, it feels good to receive awards because it's not like you're doing it, just because, people are actually noticing you. You're pushed through, so yes. Yeah.
This is beautiful. And then this one is a certificate of achievement, the Southern Alameda County Alliance of African American Educators. This is beautiful as well, Brianna. Yeah. And what else do we have?
I'm being honored as a representative. So again, it's just another award for achievement and excellence and all that. So, but yeah. So it feels good.
I know your mother. I know your mother is proud of you. And you know what? Let me tell you guys. So, when I went to the game, I love watching Brianna's mom at the games. There is not a parent that is as excited as she is. When Brianna has a ball, oh, go, Brianna, go, get it. I mean, she's there totally supporting her daughter, and I really love that. I love that. And so what do you have to say about your mom? I know she's been there for you all your life, of course, but you want to say something about her?
I love my mom. We do have our moments, but overall, she's been a real good support to me. She's been to all my games, and even if she hasn't, if she tried to make it, she'll still be there, even if it's late in the game. I really support, and I really love her support. It's just amazing to me. So thanks, Mom. I love you. Shout out to you. But
yeah, she's great. She really is great. So with that said, you're a senior this year. Can we find out where you're going to go? Have you made up your mind what school you're going to attend?
Well, actually, I'm going to attend Cal State East Bay, which is right up the hill. I feel like it's just a better option for me. I can stay home, be with my mom still, and also maybe, continue to work and save up money to, buy extra stuff that I need, for instance, like a car. So just trying to figure out, where I'm going to go from now. As for basketball, I really want to continue. Unfortunately, the coaches are really busy. I have to say that when it comes to college level. But I'm going to reach out. I'm not going to give up. So I'm going to reach out to the team and the coach, and hopefully, she can pick me up my freshman year. And we'll go from there. If not, I'll continue my sophomore year, my junior year, just, show my face, get in there. But yeah, but I'm excited for college. I'm ready. Yeah, I think I am. But
So what are you going to major in, Brianna?
I'm going to major in psychology. So I really want to give back. So helping people is the way to go. really want to, major in psychology, but, there is an option that I may change. But I know that I want to help people, so.
That's beautiful. You have that spirit about yourself, so I'm not surprised when you said that. And Brianna, I tell her, she's been playing basketball for a very long time, and she's my little Sanaa Latham loving basketball girl. She's so beautiful, and she reminds me so much of her. And I'm pretty sure that the college scouts there is going to pick you up. I have no doubt. You just continue to work hard, and put yourself out there, let yourself be noticed and everything. So I'm sure they'll find a place for you on that squad. And if they don't, they're missing out totally. Yes. So is there anyone, your teammates, your coach, or anyone else you want to, give special acknowledgments to today?
I would like to, just give a shout out, thanks for everyone that, that's helped me throughout my childhood years. I mean, to the Boys and Girls Club, to, the staff members, God brother, coaches on the side that helped me, just family members, everyone that, supported me in some kind of way. I just want to give a thanks to you because, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be standing where I am now. So, but yeah.
Well, again, with grade point average, what you have, we're not even concerned about your future. We know that you're going to be successful, whichever path you decide to take. And again, I am so proud of you. I am. You are a great representation of a young, beautiful Black woman. And I hope that this interview, that a lot of women, young girls your age, look at it and see, and you can be an inspiration to them. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, what would you tell someone that's, you're leaving Mount Eden, there's a lot of kids that you're leaving. What, if anything, could you tell them to help them to, keep on, everybody's not getting that grade point average. A lot of kids struggle. What can you tell them?
The thing is that don't give up, if you want to go out and do something with your life, do it. Don't depend on anyone else. Don't rely on anyone else. If you want something, you gotta go out and do it. You gotta have discipline. You gotta have effort. You gotta have ambition. You gotta have all that, to go after what you want. So that's kind of what I go by, That's my motivation. So continue to do what I want to do. So.
Absolutely. So what about your teammates? I know I don't know their names, but there are some great girls. So it was only 2 seniors on your team this year?
Total 3, yeah. It's just us 3.
Wow. Well, then the team that you're leaving is going to be amazing next year.
Right, yeah. They're young, but, they're going to improve, so. Yeah.
Great. Well, again, thank you so much for coming by Brickhouse Talk. We appreciate the interview. And if ever there's, if you get on the team, let us know. We'll definitely come out and watch your games and everything. So, again, thank you, Brianna. I appreciate it. I am Ramonda Cutrer with www.brickhousetalk.com.